So, today we are looking at Redbook from April 1958. It cost 35 cents. And there is a drawing of a blonde woman on the cover, as you can see. So, what does it say on the cover? Why your hospital bills are too high. Some things never change. Red Skeleton, a father's hardest test. The story of Janie. Alright, and let's go ahead and open it up. See what kind of super interesting things are in this magazine. So 1958, Eisenhower was president. Anyone know any fun facts about 1958? If so, leave them in the comment section. Okay, so here is an ad for Chevrolet. And what are we looking at? There's a lady holding up a yellow dress, which she must have just gotten out of this box. And this guy, I'm not sure who he is. He's holding two other boxes, it looks like. And is there another box on top of the car with the lid a little off kilter? And is that a bag? I don't get what's going on in this picture. You would think she just went on a shopping spree, but yet it looks like she just received this dress as a gift, so I have no idea. Let's see what it says. You'll like being looked at in your beautiful 58 Chevrolet that's only natural. For you know that the boldly sculpted lines of that longer lower body by Fisher set a new style in styling. And every move your Chevy makes tells you there's new high metalled performance to go with that exclusive high styled look. And here you see a man driving and a woman kissing him. Alright, that'll be a mystery. Now we can understand this one a little better. Not a whisper of bad breath with new Ipana. Its distinct 8mm spool movie camera is $69.50. That is a lot of money for 1958. That was the 42-D, whatever. This one, the 72 8mm magazine camera, $99.50, and the 73 8mm magazine Durette camera, $149.50. No wonder most people did not have home movies back then. Do we want to read about cancer in 1958? I really don't want to. Plus, I'm pretty sure the information is outdated, so I mean, I know it is. So let's just not even go there. This Desire Under the Elms. So that's obviously a movie title. And this is Sophia Loren and Anthony Perkins. Isn't he the one from Psycho? You know, the original Psycho. Glamorous. The Most. Now a really long-lasting liquid makeup. Bond's Angel Touch. It's 59 cents. Or $1 plus tax. What does that mean? Why does it say 59 cents or $1 plus tax? I have no clue. I need like a 1958 translator with me today. Look at this baby. That is so cute. He's like standing on his head almost, you know what I mean? A is for acrobat. And this is an ad for Q-tips. That's one thing that hasn't changed. The box for you is blue. So these are 3 other fine films. Cowboy, Chase a Crooked Shadow, Teacher's Pet. Oh, look. How fitting. Wrigley's Spearmint. Guess what? This is Wrigley's Spearmint also, but it's extra. So it is sugar-free. Wow. The perfect between meal treat. Yes, it is. So refreshing. Delicious is the lively, long-lasting flavor of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. It satisfies for a bit of sweet, yet mothers. It won't hurt mealtime appetite, and the chewing actually helps keep teeth clean. Is that true if the gum is made with sugar? I mean, I know it's true about sugar-free gum, but if the gum has sugar in it, how does it keep your teeth clean? Alright, I apologize to all the men out there who don't want to hear this, but So they are longer and designed so as not to shift, pull, or bind, no matter how active you are. Wow. They cost a little more, it says. At least they're honest. But it gives you far more comfort, security, and poise. Okay. It's such a lovely box. Look how simple the box was. Okay, this is Teacher's Highland Cream Scotch Whiskey. Travel has changed since 1830, but the good taste of Teacher's never changes. In a class by itself since 1830. Has anyone ever had cream Scotch whiskey? Like, is it creamy? I've never seen that. It's 86 proof. those who like it hotter. Snyder's chili pepper flavor gives food a bright new lift. Cool. They have a lot of vacation ads in here. Meet spring early in North Carolina. All these ads, what they want you to like, write to them so they can send you a brochure. Imagine if that's how you had to do it. Everything would be such like a lengthy process. And you know what I'm thinking? The front of this magazine said it was for young adults. Did you notice that? You see? For young adults. Is that a euphemism for middle-aged people? No offense, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm super I'm no young adult myself. I'm just saying young adults are not looking at, these kind of ads, are they? Okay, here's something else I never heard of. New unguentine stops the hurting, starts the healing, protects as no cream or liquid can. A real first aid dressing for the whole family. When you've kissed him to make it better, use new unguentine to make it well. Okay, that's a cool slogan. New first plastic nurser for babies of any age. Pure white, so light, safe for babies' first formula feeding. And there's like a teddy bear here. Meatloaf barbecue style, using Hunt's tomato sauce. So you need ground beef, breadcrumbs, onion, egg, salt, pepper, 2 cans of this, water, vinegar, brown sugar, mustard, and Worcestershire. Look at this. Recognize this. It doesn't look like it's changed. If you're not from this country, this is a tax form, the 1040 U.S. Individual Income Tax Return, 1957. When does it pay a wife to work? So they're going to tell you when it would make sense for your wife to go to work. Use the following table, then multiply by the wife's monthly salary. Wait, let me go back a little bit. Here's a way you can approximate a wife's monthly tax. First, add the wife's annual income to the husband's and find the tax rate in the following table, then multiply by the wife's monthly salary. You know what? Nope, not today. That is way too much math. West, South, Central, number 7 over here, Texas, $8.96. Here's another story. The people your child needs. Who are the adults your child knows? Grandparents, teachers, neighbors. The new answer may reveal much about your child's chances for happiness as when he grows up. A man's fight for his reputation. Have you guys ever heard of Joe Hammond? He spent almost 3 years as a prisoner of war in North Korea. When he returned home, he found one more trial awaiting him, with his good name at stake. Is this a true story or is this fiction? I think it's a true story. Help me, Mom. If you love your mother, it's hard to break the apron strings, but it's impossible not to if you love your husband, too. That's interesting. I mean, that is true. We lost 10 years of our lives. In a few hours, this young family's home and business were swept away. Why? Despite all their insurance, are homeowners still unprotected against flood loss? That's why you have to get flood insurance if you live in an area that can have floods. This is fiction for men. This is a woman's magazine, but I guess the woman would say, "Hey honey, here, why don't you read this fiction feature for men?" Night Fight. Dubraken, is that his first name? The giant fish had become an obsession. In the final bloody battle, he learned why. So it's a story of a man obsessed with a fish. My husband would just love to read that. No, he wouldn't. As soon as he would see all these columns of print so this is solid shortening, and it's smoking, and Wesson oil does not smoke. Look at this frying pan. How cute is that? So this is back in the days when they used to use like Crisco solid shortening. Crisco is just the brand name, but yeah, they used a lot of that solid shortening. And I guess it smoked up more, but I don't know. How to keep baby clothes fresh and clean. Is it that hard? You just wash them. They don't tell you, and you have to turn the page, it says, if you want to find out. This is pretty nice though. It looks like her laundry and dryer is like in the kitchen and like connected to the whole countertop with the sink and everything. It's a nice setup. And they tell you all kinds of important things: how to clean diapers, cotton knits, sheets, corduroys, baby clothes of fine fabrics, blankets, toys, plastics, and rubber. How to remove stains, how to hand wash woolens. Should you get a diaper service or home laundry? I guess they hadn't invented disposable diapers yet. That would be rough. Grown-up dinners children can share. So the children's dinner, this is for the kid, and this is for the adult, I guess, or vice versa. I have no idea. Children's dinner: chicken fricassee on Holland Rush, buttered green beans, lettuce with cottage cheese, orange chiffon, and milk. Yeah, this is for the kid. Boy, kids have changed. No, my kids, I mean, this is for a baby, right? Look, they have a cup of milk with two handles, and there's like a toy on the table. So it's like for a toddler, figure somebody under 3. Do kids under 3 like cottage cheese or green beans or whatever this is? Maybe they used to. So this is the adult version. Chicken fricassee with dumplings, green beans with almonds, lettuce, cottage cheese dressing. Where's the cottage cheese dressing? I don't know. Is that it? Orange chiffon pie and coffee. Where's the coffee? Huh? I don't see any coffee. Look at these drawings. See, I told you I could work for this company, for this magazine. I would be a shoo-in. A well-seasoned traveler's guide to Tabasco. The sauces and gravies of Paris. So you can use Tabasco to make your food taste like what you ate in Paris. I don't know. If they say so. Hunt's tomato catsup. I just say catsup. I feel like it was pronounced ketchup, maybe. Even though it was spelled fashions for the playset. Okay. So these are made by Carter's. Carter it says, not Carter's. Okay. Pretty cute. This kid looks like the old-fashioned good humor man. And she looks like the girl in the Morton's salt box. And they sell it at Gimbels. Gimbels. They've been out of business since, I don't know, maybe the 80s. And here is the new Hoover convertible vacuum. So it can either be upright or long, low, and raring to go. Redbook recommends dining around the world by traveling no farther than your supermarket or food specialty shop. Good advice. So this is recommending you travel to Maryland, or enjoy your vacation in Ontario. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? Oh no, I literally can't believe what I'm seeing. Okay. I hope this doesn't offend people, but millions who douche with Lysol. Okay, first off, don't do it, okay? I'm not gonna be responsible if you go out and do this with your Lysol, okay? So don't blame me if you try it. Okay, so millions who douche with Lysol wouldn't dream of going back to vinegar. How in the world? Are you kidding right now? I don't know. That's just, isn't Lysol for cleaning your toilet and your floor and whatever, not your body? Alright, let's move on. Forget you saw that. Brilliantly new O-Cedar 76-inch sponge mop. Keeps hands dry, presses out more water, gets floors drier quicker. Was this a new concept then? I know my mother had a mop like that. I think they still sell them. $3.95, and there's a 5-year guarantee. That's really good for a mop. What is this? Alright, so this insert is about paint. O'Brien paints. Okay, free planning help. Western vacations. The Milwaukee Road. Montana. fix hemorrhoids new way without surgery. I feel like we saw this in another vintage magazine. Anyway, what is it? Preparation H. A Great Lakes cruise. Splitting nails. Drink Knox gelatin. So that's good for brittle nails, they're saying. I don't know about that. Can you imagine drinking gelatin? Yuck. Now here's New York, a vacation guide. Utah. Mother-to-be. If you are bothered by heartburn and acid indigestion, try Tums. It's true though. Like, I'm saying it, it's true. When I was pregnant, it was the first time I ever experienced heartburn. 3 rolls were 25 cents. Or 10 cents each. I never found them to work. And are you allowed to take them if you're pregnant? Do you know? And here is an old-fashioned brand of tampons called Persets. They'll send you a free supply if you send them the K, M, or T from a box of your present protection plus 10 cents for postage and handling. Is the K, M, or the T, is that like the brand name? Like the first letter? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna even. No. Nope. We have here Massachusetts, Tennessee, Maine, West Virginia, 6 weeks, and now she's earning $21.60 more a year. And she went from being a dull office clerk to a fascinating secretarial position. This here is an entire novel inside of the magazine. Dangerous Encounter. Redbook's complete April 1958 novel. So I guess they have a novel inside of every magazine. That's pretty amazing. We're not going to read the novel, but let's just read this. Claire found herself trapped in a strange world where two men were rivals in defying death. Courted by one, resented by the other, she tried desperately to understand their recklessness. Were they driven by guilt or by love? Okay, let's skip past the whole thing. Next month will be a complete book-length novel called The Faithless, a thoughtful novel of marriage, of a decent man who impulsively betrayed all he held dear, and of his wife who sorrowfully understood his shame and his retribution. Simplest sewing machine ever invented. New Neji Marella. Well, at least it's lightweight. 2 little buttons do all the work. $169. I never really got the knack of how to use a sewing machine. My grandmother had one, my mother had one. We even took sewing in school, in middle school, and they taught everyone, boys and girls, how to operate a sewing machine. And actually, it would have been easy if not for what was called the bobbin. B as in boy, O-B-B-I-N. That was the thing that goes underneath here. It's like a weird little flat spool of thread that shoots up from under the material, while you put another thread up here that shoots down into the material. So you have sewing coming from both sides. And yeah, I could never figure out how to get this bobbin thing threaded properly. So yeah. And now we are at the end of the magazine, but let's see what this final ad is. It is the Springs Cotton Mills in Lancaster, South Carolina. Shout out to South Carolina. So you have here like a tightrope walker, and I guess she's walking across like a bed sheet. You can't stretch a good thing too far. High wire henna is the sensation of the big top because everybody knows that if the high wire goes haywire, henna's name will be sawdust. But midget Molly only gets a laugh because everybody knows she can't go wrong on a spring-made sheet. which is midget Molly, and which is high rise Hannah. I don't know, but it's quite